Hello, 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 hello. This is Garden Talk Jamaican. I was gonna harvest some sweet potatoes, but it is so sunny. I can hardly see the camera. It is cool here. It's in the 70s in Austell, Georgia, but the sun is bright. So I'm going to harvest these zucchinis. I think they are ready. And even if they're not ready, completely ready, they'll be fine. I'm going to harvest them and I'm going to prepare this bed to plant my garlic tomorrow. Start planting my garlic tomorrow. It needs quite a bit of soil because I have a lot of, wood in the bottom of the bed that has not broken down yet. It's still very fresh. So I have to put a lot of soil in here. And I was told that when you sow garlic in October, because you don't want them to grow too much bush, get too green too fast, and then they really don't do very well. They get burnt over the winter when you have deep freeze. So you don't use a lot of fertilizer in the soil. You use average soil. I did last year and they did very well. So I am going to harvest these zucchini. And isn't it annoying when you can't find your gardening instruments? I don't know what I did with my big scissors, so I have to use this little one and see what it does. And my big clipper. So, hang on. So this is my big clipper. I have to use this to lock the tree down. But I'll use this to get to the zucchinis. This is the stake that I use to stake it. So, not bad. I've got one inside about this size, so I'll have enough to make a decent bread. I need this bed anyway. I could have left it. I don't think it's going to do much after this. I've got another plant anyway. So here we go. I'm going to take this one up. I think this is good for compost. I don't see any disease on it, so it will be great for my compost heap. Yeah, good for the compost, great. And I didn't need the lopper. So these are the two zucchinis that I harvested. I have enough for a cake, a bread. I harvested some beans this morning. some peas, cowpeas. I just installed this 4x4 raised bed, and it's going to be mainly for veggies. Not much going on here soil wise, but I'm going to add some to it. Okay, so I am preparing this soil for the garlic. And the garlic I'm planting, see, this wood still not broken down. These limbs still not broken down. I think I will put them back in it because, yep, breaking down. Here it is. Yep, breaking down, going there. I'll put this back. Have some good stuff in here. The soil doesn't have much, to tell you the truth. Does not have much at all. But it's okay. I don't need much to plant the garlic. So I'm gonna freshen this soil with some garden soil, really, not raised bed soil, garden soil. This soil has enough grass in it, dried grass, broken down grass, really, to lighten what I'm going to put in here when I mix it together. So I don't really need to add anything like perlite. Don't have any perlite anyway, although I have some vermiculite. But I don't think I need to add that, because I did have some before in the soil. So we'll see how it goes. I don't want the soil to be tight at all. Yeah. So it's garden soil. It's not a raised bed soil, but I can fix that so that it gets a little lighter. Because most of what they add to raised bed soil is perlite and peat moss. I'm not adding any peat moss. I may add a little vermiculite. See, it's loose. It won't get compacted. It's very loose because it has broken up straw in it and a lot of grass also. So it's loose. I'm going to add some more soil, some more dirt, so that the garlic has enough root space to grow roots, because the wood is, a lot of limbs are still in there. Yep. You know, these raised beds may only be 4 by 4, but it does take a lot of soil to fill them, quite a bit. But as you go over time, you know, you get enough. So I think I am going to add just a little bit of compost to it, not a whole lot, just a little bit. Although this garden soil having some supposed to have some kind of fertilizer in it. I don't know what it has. I've not been very impressed with it, but it's average. So, but I'm gonna add just a touch of compost to it. Not completely broken down, but by the time the garlic begin to grow, that compost will be broken down. So this is what I'm planting this season, and it's from, most of it is from last season, especially these big ones, these big heads, cloves from last season. So I've got me some compost from my compost heap. Not quite ready, but ready enough, and I've made some sort of where I'm gonna plant them. So that's where I'm putting most of the compost. Then I'm gonna mix it in. Not completely broken down. It's rough, but it's good. By the time the garlic is ready to grow, this will be broken down. And I'm gonna mix it in. I think this is exactly what I did last year too, and I had a really, really good harvest. Actually, I had a great harvest. I harvested them a little bit too late though, because a lot of the heads had separated, and I understand it's because I didn't do them early enough. But you learn as you go. So gardening is. So they're about maybe 4 inches, 5 inches apart. That's good. That's not bad. One right here. I think that should do it. Okay. I kind of mix it up with the dirt. Usually I plant my garlic on the 15th. Today is the 14th. Not a big deal. One day earlier. I think that will have a big impact on my harvest. Maybe good. Maybe something to note for the next time, God willing. It's a piece of wood under here. Kind of close. All right. I hope that won't affect the root of my garlic. I'll tell you what. I will add a little soil right there, just so that we have enough space, enough root, enough space for the root. I'm going to add just a little bit of soil right there. So there's a big stick underneath this one. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of, yeah. So that we have some more space for root to grow. Yeah. Uh-uh. Right? That wasn't a worm, which would have been good if it was a worm. Some kind of bug. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. All right now. I'll tell you what it's doing here. Yep. It's kind of narrow too, but I am going to leave that. Kind of narrow right there. So we'll put it here. That's the limbs underneath here, you know. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna move that one over. it's going that far. I'd hate for them to impede the roots of the garlic, so I'm going to get this a little bit more dirt to put in here. So it needed to have some more soil in this. It's too close to the bottom of the raised bed where you have all the unbroken down wood. See? So I'm adding some more soil and compost to it to give the garlic roots to grow. Because I noticed that when I planted the zucchini in here, that zucchini plant was struggling because there was not enough, you know, not enough nutrients going to its roots. So I'm adding some more compost and soil. And anyway, they're not going to be fertilized right now until in the spring. So I hope that this will do it. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of soil to fill up these raised beds. But eventually, although after a while it starts disappearing over time. But, not bad. It's better. They call it huberculture when you use logs in your raised bed. Okay, enough of that. So let's see. This is hardneck garlic. I like hardneck garlic. trying to use the bigger heads. Bigger the heads, the better the harvest. Although I'm going to plant all of them anyway, small or big. But you ever notice how at the end they start sticking stuff in and start crowding it? Yeah. Oh well. Ah. Everything will be planted. Not one will be left over. Yeah. It stays right here. One more to go. A small one. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching me, having patience to watch me plant my garlic. I appreciate you watching. And if you have time, watch this video, because it's rather long just to plant garlic. And tomorrow, God willing, I'm going to harvest more sweet potatoes from Tyers early in the morning before the sun comes up. So, have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. May the Lord bless the good work of your hands. And as I always say, commit it to Him. He will do it. He is faithful. Believe me, I'm a living witness. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I just dug up one. Have a wonderful day. Now I'm planting it the wrong way. Blessings to you. May you have a wonderful harvest. I don't know when you plant garlic in your where you live, but usually we plant it here in October, mid-October. So this is just one day ahead, and it's all good. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye.